Sandstone ledges rising 100 feet from the streambed, the perfect rock bottom creek to hike, breathtaking views, and so much more. This legendary attraction is one of Iowa's first state parks. One visit there, and you won't have to wonder why. Join us as we explore Ledges State Park.
Are you dreaming of an adventure with your family, but the hurdles of planning a trip stand in your way? Let us take the guesswork out of it for you. From where to go and where to park, to what to expect and what to pack, we have you covered. Let us help you experience an outdoor adventure made easy.
Ledges State Park is located just south of Boone in central Iowa. We explored this park for 2 beautiful days in early November. We entered the park from 250th Street, which brings you straight into the main gate. Up on the bluff top, you will find the Oak Wood Shelter, Prairie Trail, Campground, and Playground. Since the campground only had a few campers, we enjoyed playing on the campground playground. We loved the natural feel of the equipment. The kids pointed out the different fossils stamped into the climbing rock, like the trilobite. After wrapping up at the campground, we took the canyon drive down into the lower ledges area. This is a one-way road that crosses Pease Creek 7 times through low water crossings. We stopped near the stone bridge to explore the area. This bridge was one of the many structures built by the CCC, or the Civilian Conservation Corps, in the 1930s. Many of the stone steps in the park are also CCC built. Not far from this area was a bluff that had lots of historic names etched into it. The kids were interested in reading some of the names and dates. We had a picnic lunch near the parking area for the Crow's Nest Overlook, then hit the trail. We first hiked up to the Crow's Nest Overlook on the Old Indian Trail. This is quite the leg workout, and it took a little convincing for some that this was a good idea. After reaching the Crow's Nest, we enjoyed the view and marveled at just how high up from Pease Creek we really were. We continued up to the ridgetop and hiked to the left. There is a maze of trails which weave along the cliff and ridge. We stayed up on the ridge and the kids found a little teepee fort near the trail that they explored. We continued to hike along the ridgetop, past the Hutton Memorial Rock, before hiking back down. The rock is in honor of Murray Lee Hutton, the first director of the Iowa State Conservation Commission, which is now known as the Iowa DNR. We explored Pease Creek for a while, played in the sand, hopped from rock to rock as we played The Floor is Lava, found some locust pod rattles, a few huge sycamore leaves, and had all sorts of fun. I was kicking myself for not packing boots for the kids. The great news is the creek is typically no more than ankle deep. Creek hiking is one of my kids' favorite things to do. Next, we hiked up the Reindeer Ridge Trail to the Table Rock Overlook, which is found on the south side of the canyon. This section was a little less secure than the northern side, therefore I kept the kids closer to me. Several of the drops were straight down and had no guardrail, so keep that in mind before hitting those trails. This section has lots of remnants of the stone steps constructed by the CCC. The Table Rock Overlook has a chain link fence around the edge, so you can get a nice close look while still feeling safe. The kids' legs, and mine, were wearing out, so we called it a day. What makes this state park so special? To me, it's the geology of the area. The bluffs and canyon walls are sandstone, which was formed nearly 300 million years ago when this area was a beach near a warm tropical ocean. This sandstone sat undisturbed until about 13,000 years ago when the glaciers began to melt and cut down through the rock. This geology is what results in the dramatic topography of the park. What to pack? Regardless of the season, I would wear sturdy hiking shoes. In the warmer season, I would prepare for a creek hike. In that case, bring rain boots, a change of shoes, towel, and a change of clothes. Other great things to pack would be a first aid kit, water, snacks, sunscreen, and bug spray. What to know? Rock climbing, rappelling, and carving are not allowed on the sandstone in the park. If you are hiking through the canyon, you can step from rock to rock on the low water crossings to keep your feet dry. The canyon road may be closed due to high water or in the winter due to icy conditions. In the winter, you are welcome to hike into the canyon area from either the Oak Woods picnic area or the flood pole parking lot in lower ledges. Don't miss these great nearby stops. The High Trestle Trail Bridge. Less than 20 minutes south of Ledges, you will find the High Trestle Trail. This trail runs for 25 miles through 5 different towns and 4 counties. But the highlight is the High Trestle Trail Bridge. Thankfully for our crew, there is a parking lot close to the bridge, and it's only about a 5-minute bike ride. The half-mile, 13-story high bridge crosses the Des Moines River Valley. This is one of the largest trail bridges in the world, and it is as magnificent as it sounds. With several interpretive stops along the bridge, there are plenty of chances to take in the view. At the far end, there were spotting scopes that you can use. When we were there was a mix of people who were biking and hiking. We have never had a chance to go there at night, but they light up the square beams and it would definitely be worth a stop. For more details about this trip, check out our separate video on the High Trestle Trail Bridge. Kate Shelley High Bridge. A stop we almost skipped turned into one of my kids' favorites. For the full story on Kate Shelley, check out our separate video. We first stopped at the Moingona Depot, which is about 15 minutes from Ledges State Park, and the original depot that Kate Shelley would have brought the news of the crash to. After stopping at the depot and sharing the story with my kids, we sought out the bridge to really let the true act of heroism sink in. The new bridge is about 10 minutes from the depot. The bridge 17-year-old Kate Shelley crossed was relocated a few miles down the Des Moines River and was replaced with a new bridge in 1901. Officially called the Boone Viaduct, it was more commonly known as the Kate Shelley High Bridge. This is one of the highest and longest double-track railroad bridges in the United States. The bridge is 3,000 feet long and 185 feet above the Des Moines River. In 2009, a new bridge was built alongside the old Boone Viaduct and was formally called the Kate Shelley Bridge. We were fortunate enough to see a train cross while we were there. Although the current Kate Shelley Bridge is not the same bridge, in the same location, or exactly the same size, it still makes you internalize the courage it would have taken to cross that bridge in the dark, without a lantern, in a massive storm. Although the passenger train had already stopped, Kate Shelley became famous for her act of heroism. This bridge offers a glimpse into what it would have taken. Jester Park. Just 20 minutes south of Ledges is Jester Park. The kids love the Nature Center, which has some really neat interactive displays on wetlands and forests, live animals, and a puppet theater. The Outdoor Recreation and Wellness Center was closed when we stopped, but it has a bouldering wall, archery range, and rents out seasonal outdoor recreation gear. We also stopped to see the elk and bison. They have a really neat area which allows you to have a close-up encounter, plus has some great educational content. The kids also enjoyed the natural playscape. However, their favorite was Discovery Pond. They enjoyed hiking on the boardwalk around the pond and seeing what fun things they could spot or find. They found some mussel and snail shells that they were proud of. Hiking, biking, history, and just good old-fashioned exploration makes Ledges and the surrounding attractions one of the top places to explore in Iowa. We hope you enjoy your next outdoor adventure made easy. Looking for other adventures around the Midwest? Be sure to follow us at Outdoor Adventures Made Easy on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.